Hey, how you doing? Welcome to another video with your big boy buddy Gore, and I'm here to do another tier maker. That's right, we're making some tiers, we're tiering the makes. Alright, so this of course is for Love, Death, and Robots Volume 4, which admittedly was the weakest volume. I still enjoyed it, but like the more I think about it, the more I'm just like, it's felt like the scraps almost. I don't want to be mean, that's really mean. But it just felt like they didn't have like because they had Secret Level that came out last year. I think a lot of focus went into that. Those were longer and there was a little bit more to them. There was a lot more episodes too. I just felt like there was something missing in this season, and especially since it's been 3 years since the last one. It's cool to see it come back, and I'm hopeful for the future. But there was some good shorts here, and I don't even think any of them were like terrible, honestly. So I know people immediately go, "Wow, it's terrible the entire season," but like I don't even think there was a terrible short, honestly. I can't really shit on a short if it's actually short and doesn't waste my time and it just tells a coherent enough story. You know what I mean? Like it's fine, and none of these are bad. So let's get to it. This is gonna be quick because I don't have much to say about a lot of these. So I couldn't find the same tier maker I used for Love, Death, and Robot seasons 1, 2, and 3. So that one I had like they were all ranked together. So I'm just gonna rank this volume as its own individual thing. So let's get to it. This is Can't Stop. This is the Red Hot Chili Peppers one. I will say this was a fun one. I think this is a perfect 3 out of 5. I think it was a fun one. It's super short. It's like 5 minutes long. It's just a music video, and it was very inventive. If you like Red Hot Chili Peppers and the song, you're gonna like it. The puppet versions of the members was fun. It was fun. I'm not like a big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. I know that song Can't Stop. I can't sing it. You know it. Anyway, it's fun. I actually think this is going to be the one they upload on YouTube eventually. Maybe they already did. But this seems like a perfect put it on YouTube as a music video more so than an episode of Love, Death, and Robots. You know what I mean? It's very strange. It was also directed by David Lyncher, not or David Lyncher. Rest in peace, David Lynch. David Fincher. So yeah. Anyway, this one is actually a really funny one. This is the Close Encounters of the Mini Kind. This is from the same studio that made the zombie one from Volume 3, which I really like. I think it was a zombie one, right? That one was funny. I really like this one actually. I thought that was one of the best ones. So I'm gonna put that in 4 out of 5. It's probably closer to like a 3.5 out of 5, but I'll put it in 4 on the lower end, maybe like a 3.8. So if you round it up, it's a 4. I really enjoyed it. I think it's very funny. Had a great start where it's like the aliens are coming. It's of course this top down perspective. It's almost like miniatures, but it's all CG animated. And it's really funny watching the aliens come. We come in peace. And a bunch of aliens coming down. And they all have squeaky voices because they're far away and they're also small. So it's like we come in peace. And then the cops immediately, he's got a gun. And then the whole world is over. Like it's very fast paced. We get to see the entire world and the entire galaxy and then the end joke is just the fart noise. Seeing the galaxy just disappear in a black hole, just go there you go, it's done. That was fun. I don't know, it was pretty good. I liked it. Next is Spider Rose. Now Spider Rose I feel like is the one people like the most. I liked it. I think it relies too heavily on like tropes. I'm not gonna put it in 3. I think I'm gonna put it in 4 also, but I really liked it. I'm thinking about it though. I might put it in like a high 3 though, like maybe a 3.5 or something. But I don't know. It had cool world building, and I understand that the aliens in there are from a previous short. I didn't remember that at all, but it's I don't know. There's something like I feel like it should have been longer. You know what I mean? It was like way too short for its own good because it had a cool like world. There was some cool world building. There was like the character was cool. I wanted to see more about her and stuff. Why is she more augmented and stuff? Like there was a lot of like questions to be asked, and that's cool, especially if it's gonna keep making shorts based on whatever this universe is. If those aliens were from a previous one, that's cool. It also had a really good ending, so that's why I think I might put it in 4 because I really like the ending. It's a really dark ending. And I actually appreciate that they went the dark route. So I'm gonna go lower 4. So like that's probably still 3.8, but I think I probably like this one better. All right, 400 Boys was pretty cool. I really like the animation. It kind of lost me towards the end. Not that it's bad. I like it. It had like a very like Mad Max The Warriors vibe to it, and then they fight giant babies at the end. and that's good voice acting. John Boyega's in it. Dan Stevens? No, Dan Stevens is another one. Who? Oh no, Ed Skrein. Ed Skrin's in it. Good voice acting. The more I think about it, the less I like it though. I really liked it when I first watched it. You can see my reaction. I was like, that was really good. I think I'm gonna go with 3.5. I like it less the more I think about it. The animation is very good though. Next, this one I was the most worried about. The other large thing, is that what it's called? This is the one about the two disgusting human fat blobs that fart all the time, and then there's a cat voiced by Chris Parnell. This one I was worried about the most. I'm gonna put it in 2 out of 5. I probably put it maybe 2.5 out of 5 because I like the premise about a cat, and voiced by Chris Parnell, of course, voice of Jerry from Rick and Morty. Other things too, but that's the biggest thing he's done. I like the premise. It's a cat, a robot, a cat who thinks you like it's pretty much like Cats and Dogs. The one cat, the leader of the cats in that. I don't know why I compared it to that, but he almost looked like the same type of cat too. And he's like he's uppity. He's just like that's right. I'm the ruler of this family. And then a robot comes in. And he's like, what the hell is this thing? And then he reprograms the robot to lead a resistance with other cats and other robots. And then it ends right there, like, oh, resistance against humans, and he burns down the house that him and the two fat, disgusting blobs. It's a funny premise. It ends on a whimper of a joke though, because there's like a running joke throughout the short, that's like, oh, my name is, and then you don't hear what his actual name is, even though his name is Sanchez. That's what the owners call him, but he has his own name. Sanchez is his slave name. He doesn't say that, but he has a real name, and you don't hear it until the end, and then he says it right at the end. It's really not funny. It's like really, I won't spoil it just in case it's not funny. Sanchez is kind of a funny little, like, I guess, reference to Rick and Morty, because that's Rick's last name, obviously. Anyway, next is Gotha. I don't know how to pronounce this one. This one is really, I like it. It's the only live action one here. It's obviously CG animated too. There's CG animated aliens. Aliens show up. They hear about a dolphin that died and then got resurrected. So these aliens, who are also sea dwellers, show up because they hear about this Messiah dolphin. Then they find out that humans kill dolphins. They get upset and then they destroy the world. That's literally the whole story. There's a priest character that's trying to negotiate with this alien right there, and he's terrible at that. He's like the world's worst speaker ever, because he's like, huh? What? He's talking to aliens. It's like, I mean, I get it. You're a priest. You're not a negotiator. But come on, bro. I'm assuming you talk to people a lot, considering you're a fucking priest. But whatever. Graham McTavish is in it, though, and I really like Graham McTavish. I will say I like this one probably more than the cat one, even though the premise is cool. I like it. It feels like it should have been like a 20-something. It's like Arrival if it's goofy. That's pretty much what it is. I will say I still liked it better than the cat one. This is the Screaming of the Tyrannosaur, which I appreciate this one. Actually, I think I swapped. No, this is right. This is no episode 7. I appreciate this one. Visually, it looks great. I'm pretty sure Blur did this one. And it's pretty long. Mr. Beast is in it. He's like the main voice over, I guess, because everybody else talks a little bit here and there, but for the most part, it's mainly him. And he's the announcer. He's like, hey, everybody. And he does an okay job. It's not great voice acting, admittedly, but he does fine. I'm not gonna shit on him for his voice acting. You can show him for many other reasons, I'm sure, but his voice acting is whatever. He tried to make his voice sound different than it does in his own videos and Beast games and all that shit. I appreciate it. It's all about a race and the race, and there's a bunch of rich people watching the race. It's kind of like Squid Game if Squid Game was ridiculous, and they're running away from like dinosaurs, and they ride the dinosaurs and they race, and then they have to fight a T-Rex. It's weird, and they do this whole like narrative thing where they're talking about like, oh, you're the apex predator and stuff. It's strange. It thinks it's smart, but it's really stupid. All the characters are naked too, which is really strange because the beginning, you know how they have the little icons to hint at what to expect from the episode. So it'll have like the almost like the not roulette, what's it, like the slot machine thing where it like shows like 3 different icons to expect these 3 things. So it's like, I think one was just a dinosaur, something else, and then there was just tits. So they're just like wearing like almost like tattoos over their skin. So it's just like, it's a little distracting because everybody's just naked. And even the show knew that. It was like, here go tits, you guys have tits. But then it has like a deeper message to it, but it's not really all that, it's not great. I don't know. It looked good. I enjoyed it for it being like a spectacle, I guess, because the animation was very good, and there's violence and there's dinosaurs, so that's fun. But I think it tried to be deeper than it really should have been. So I'm gonna go. I'm probably highest 2.5. So there you go. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll go really low 3, like a 2.8 or something, like 2.9 or something. I don't know. I will do that. We'll go low 3 out of 5. All right, this one is probably my favorite one, straight up. This is the How Zeke Found Religion. First of all, the animation's great in this. Love the animation. Love the premise. It's all about them bombing a Nazi like cult like seance thing. So it's this World War II fighter pilots, they bombers or whatever, and they have to go, and their target is this church. I think it was a church. Where Nazis are performing a ritual, and they have to drop bombs on it before they're finished. They fail. They do kill all the Nazis. They fail because they finished their seance thing, their whatever, not seance, but their ritual. And a big demon comes out with like an angel, one of those angel like statue faces, like the little baby like cherubs almost, like, right? I think so. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, and then everybody on the airplane gets brutally murdered. But it actually does have a little bit of a message, like not really a message. It's just like he our main character Zeke, who is just one of many of the characters. We don't really get too much character development here. We get a narrator talking about how like Zeke never believed in religion, and then at the end he's like, yeah, after that he fucking definitely believed in religion because everybody died by this angel demon shit. Yeah, I bet you would. And he looks up to the sky that got him, like, you know what? I believe in your ass. Never mind. But it's very violent. Looks great. Paced very well. Well done. It's there's nothing deep about this one, but I really, really liked it. I thought it was really great. So I'm going to put this one in a high 4. This one is a very funny premise. Small appliances, dumb, stupid owners, I think it's called. This is a funny idea for a short. But after the premise is you say it out loud, you know exactly where all the jokes are going to go. So it's pretty much like The Office, where it's like interviewing all the appliances and letting them talk about their owners. So there's a thermostat. I'm like, oh, there you go. This couple's always turning it up and down, because you always fight about the thermostat. There's a dildo, and oh, yep, you don't know where I've been. Oh, it's pretty dark. And oh, I'm the toilet. Oh, you shits. Oh, they had tacos. Yeah, it's like generic shit like that. Very generic stuff. Like it's base humor. It made me laugh here and there. I like the animation, but it was very basic. I'll probably give it the highest 2 out of 5. It's just like one of those I'm just like, eh. And then the last one is He Can Creep, I believe it's called. This one was a funny one because it's all about these cats versus the devil. They're fighting over this poet in the 1700s. This poet's writing down some evil shit for Satan, and the cats have to fight the devil, and the devil's voiced by Dan Stevens. I don't even know. What else do I have to say? Do I have to say anything else about that one? I mean, that's just a great premise. We fight Satan. It seems like you were trying to like bargain with one of the cats in the beginning about like, hey, you could join me, and then the cat's like no and bites his finger off, and they fight and stuff. It was really good. I actually liked it. I like the animation. It reminded me a little bit of the What If animation, but probably better. I liked it. I'm gonna give that one probably a low 4 though. I'd probably go maybe a little higher than Spider-Rose. So there you go. That's my ranking. Again, no 5s, no 1s. But a few 4s. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Are these going to be ones I remember for the longest time? No, but these are solid episodes. These are pretty good, and these are fine. I will not say I hated any of these. I know everybody's been shitting on Volume 4, except reviewers. Reviewers have been praising it, saying it's great, it's still great, just as great as it's always been. And I will say this is the weakest season, but still got some good stuff in it. So can't really shit on it too much. So there you go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my ranking. Let me know what you think. Where would you rank them? Huh? Tell me. Tell me.